guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I want to talk about how to deal with a breakup, especially when you have been with someone for a very long time. Breakups are not easy at all, and most of the time we find ourselves going back to the same people that hurt us and break our heart, that take away so much from us, just simply because we cannot move on. We don't know how to deal with the loss of the relationship and how to readjust your life. Because when you have been dating someone for a long time, maybe 5 years, can even be 3 years or a year, especially when the relationship seems to be progressing and you start making future plans with this person, they are a part of your everyday life, and you don't know how to deal with the fact that you cannot even talk to them anymore, because sometimes that's how bad the breakup is. You cannot even text the person to just say, hi, I was just checking on you or whatever. It can be really hard, guys. Breakups are not something to take lightly. I think it's much easier when you're the one doing the breaking up, when you're breaking up with someone, unlike when someone is breaking up with you. That's when it becomes painful. And even though sometimes it's very rare to be super heartbroken when you're the one who is breaking up with someone, because you have already prepared yourself mentally to leave this person. You had a couple of days, a couple of weeks to actually think about it. Unlike when you're being dumped, it's a sudden thing, unless you've been anticipating it, unless the person who is dumping you has been giving you hints that, listen, it's coming, I'm finna break your heart, I'm gonna dump you, be ready. So when you're doing the dumping, most people who break up with you, they are very harsh about it. And I think it's really bad. You don't have to be harsh or hard on someone when you're breaking up with them. You can just be civilized about it. Like, you don't have to fight with me to break up with me. Like, break up with me nicely. I'm sure I'll understand, But you get those people that when you break up with them, no matter how nicely you put it or how nicely you prepare them emotionally for the breakup, they don't quite accept it. They become volatile. They can even be violent sometimes. So there's never really a great way to break up with a person. It's always hard. It's hard, really. It's no matter how much you prepare the breakup speech, it's very hard to deliver, and you sometimes don't deliver it properly, or it ends up being a fight because the other person is not comprehending it and they're not taking it to heart. They think that maybe this one is joking, she's just in a terrible mood. Can't you know you're actually breaking up with this person? And then the other thing is being the dumped. Now you are dumped. You don't know where to go from here because you're used to talking to this person every day. I think, again, it's a routine. When you're used to a certain routine, it's very hard to get over it. Sometimes you might think that you love a person, but you don't. You're just used to them being a part of your everyday life. It's not really love, but you like them enough to actually deal with them, to have them as part of your life. And you being used to a certain routine, it takes a long time to readjust and slowly shift to not having this type of setup in your life, because having a boyfriend or a girlfriend becomes your daily ingestion, your daily routine. Like, they become a part of your life. So everything, each and every aspect of your life, mostly each and every aspect of your life involves them. Especially when you talk to this person every day. You talk every day over the phone, they video call you, they text you. Now all of a sudden, now that you guys broke up, no text, no nothing. Like, there's a void inside you. You feel like a part of you is missing, which is why it's important when you're in a relationship with someone to have a life outside of the relationship. Because if the relationship is all you have, then you're fucked. What's gonna happen when you guys break up, or when you guys are not getting along anymore? Because you cannot be happy every day for the rest of your life. There's going to be times when you are not getting along with your partner. How do you deal with that? So it's very important for you to have a life outside of the relationship. Have hobbies, have friends, have people to talk to, things that keep you busy when you're not with your partner, so that should things go wrong, you have something to fall back on emotionally and something to keep you busy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have another person, a backup boyfriend or a backup girlfriend. No. You need to have something that keeps you busy, that occupies your mind when you're not with your person. That's why it's very emotional when you get dumped, because now you're like, I don't know what to do with my life anymore. My life has no meaning, because you have built your life solely on your partner, on your boyfriend or on your girlfriend. You have nothing else that you are doing besides being this person's partner. That's why you need to learn to be alone as a person. It's actually it's nice. Solitude is very nice. You need to be able to enjoy your own company as an individual. You need to have your own space sometimes, just to be alone in your thoughts, plan your life and your future, have your own goals, except for the goals you have with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Have your own mindset. Plan your life according to you. Unless if you're married, because even when you are married, you absolutely have to plan your other things, but that don't clash with what you have as a family with this person that you are with. But it's very important to be an individual, even though you are together in something. Obviously, when you're in a relationship with someone, you are in it because, not just because of love, but because you have something in common and you have a goal that both of you agree that you're going to be working towards. But now, once the goal and the whatever you're working towards is not working anymore, it does not necessarily mean that you don't love each other. Sometimes love alone actually is not enough, because you're going to need something that will supplement that love, that will grow with that love, that will move with you when you are moving in the relationship. Because if you're just going to build your relationship based on, I love this person, you love them, and then what? And then what? What is love at the end of the day? Do you eat love? When you're in love with someone, you build something. The most important thing in a relationship, besides love, is mutual understanding and knowing what the goal for the relationship is. Not just being in a relationship for the sake of cuddles, for the sake of just being in a relationship. There has to be something. The relationship has to move. Where is it moving towards? What is the direction of the relationship? What is your partner's goal? What are your goals? What are you together, both of you, deciding to do as a couple? That's very important when you're starting a new relationship with someone, so that even when things don't work out, both of you pick it up instantly that, listen, this is not working out. Is there something we can do to actually fix it? Or it's not working. And when it's not working, it means there's a breakup. Then it means that both of you figured it out instantly that it's not working out, and then you decided to try and fix it, or you decided to part ways. That's why it's important to build a solid communication to have a solid communication in your relationship. You need to have a way that you can communicate with your partner that you both understand. Okay, your communication language is very important. It's because that's how you get information across. That's how you share ideas as a couple. Because not every couple is the same, guys. We are different, and our relationship structures are very different. What works for you might not work for me. So you need to establish your own structure in a relationship. Know each other's strengths and weaknesses, so that even when things don't work out, you can communicate it properly without being an asshole about it. Okay, because some people will just tell you, yeah, it's because when you're not cooking for me, or you're not, like, This whole time you didn't see me not cooking, but you kept quiet. Why didn't you tell me, babes? And then you're not cooking anymore. What's wrong? Is there something wrong, perhaps? Do you know? Because I think that most people break up over silly, petty things that could have actually been avoided, or things that can be resolved. Like, most things can be resolved, people. Like, for a relationship to prosper, you need to have to compromise a lot. You need to compromise a lot. But there are certain things that you cannot compromise, hence people break up. But most things you can compromise. You can try and walk around it and should come to a certain compromise. Because you cannot want to be with someone forever and think that it's gonna be rosy, it's gonna be nice. Forever is a long way to go, okay? Forever is a long way to go. Eventually, at some point, but not enough for you to break up with them. They're gonna annoy you, they're gonna irritate you, but not enough for you to break up with them, because you know that feelings change all the time. You won't be in love all the time. It's not possible. There's gonna be time when this person is gonna work on your last nerve, but not enough for you to break up with them, because you know that it's temporary. Whatever is happening at that present moment is temporary. It's not something that's gonna happen every day. It's just that today they are working on your last nerve. So how do you deal with such things when now you weren't ready for this breakup? You just got dumped. How do you deal with it? Well, for me personally, I'm just gonna share for how I've been dealing with my many breakups, because I've had many. For me, I found that, when someone doesn't want you, they don't want you. There's nothing you can say or do to convince them, unless within that time frame of them breaking up with you, they realize that actually I made a mistake. I didn't want to break up with this person. I feel like this thing could have been resolved better. So when someone dumps you, the best thing you can do for yourself is get dumped. Be dumpable. When a person doesn't want you, they don't want you. So you need to accept rejection, okay? You need to first recognize that it is happening. This person does not want you. So you give them space. Don't ever call a person a million times after they just told you they don't want to be with you. They don't want you. They don't. And you cannot convince them otherwise. They don't want you. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful, but they don't want you. It doesn't matter. The reasons don't matter. The fact of the matter is they don't want you. Okay? They don't want you. And when someone tells you that it's over, they don't want you, and you force things, do you know what you're doing? You are opening yourself up to be used. Okay? Because clearly you're not understanding. This person just told you they don't want you. But when you are forcing the relationship, clearly you're opening yourself to be used sexually. They're just gonna sleep with you whenever they feel like sleeping with you, because you are available most when you still want to be used. They will use you however they want, whether financially or what. They will use you because you're available. And they told you, I don't want you. I don't want to go further in this relationship. I don't want to build nothing with you. It's over. And when you keep insisting, you're just opening yourself up to be used. And when someone tells you that they are not ready for anything serious, say you're dating someone and then they tell you that, listen, I'm not ready for commitment. There is nothing you can do to change that person's mind. There's no amount of sex, no amount of love. You cannot love someone into loving you. No matter how much love you give them, if they don't love you, they won't see that you love them so much. Some of them, they even know that you love them, but they don't love you. So what must now happen? What do you want this person to do? They will use you. When you get dumped, don't call this person. Leave them alone. Okay? You can cry on your own at home. You can do whatever, but don't contact this person. Don't. Just stay away from that person. That's the best thing you can do. Guys, if someone doesn't want you and you keep pestering them, you keep texting them, I'm just checking on you. Checking on them for what? What are you checking exactly? You're checking if they are surviving without you. Of course they are. They don't want you. You're not important. You're not important to them, because if you were important, they would have tried to work things out with you. Sometimes you're just not compatible, or you do not meet their bargaining. Everyone has a certain criteria or type of people that they want to be with or they want around them. So maybe you didn't tick all the boxes, and it's okay. Honestly, it's okay to not tick all the boxes. You will tick them somewhere else. There are so many people out there. You cannot give up on love now just because one idiot didn't notice what you bring to the table. Just because someone didn't love you. Not everyone is gonna love you, and it's okay. It's fine. Like really, it's okay. When you yourself, you need to love yourself enough to know that not everyone is gonna love you, and it's okay. And you are enough. What you bring and who you are is enough. Someone else will see it. You will tick all the boxes somewhere else. Just because one person that you loved didn't love you back doesn't mean that the rest of the other human beings that are out there are also assholes and idiots. No. There's gonna be someone else. Just give yourself time, okay? Healing can take a long time. Some people heal within a week. Others take years. When I take your time, focus on yourself, and there are other things that are happening around besides this person dumping you. Focus on work, focus on school, shift your mind to something else that is positive that can happen in your life. Read books, try new hobbies, like put yourself out there. When I say put yourself out there, I mean be open to other things and other ideas. Change your whole perspective in life. Read books, watch podcasts. Just keep yourself busy. Try new things. You will meet other people who will take you seriously, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And send me any suggestions on what type of videos you would like to see from me. Bye.